Do you feel like you have to be careful and more careful now because you're a public figure?
That's what I
You're
say.
easier target.
Let me say that. Let me speak on that.
Okay.
Like, I'ma give like a message to my young niggas, you feel me? Like, niggas like us coming where we come from, we can't afford to fuck up. We can't afford to slip up, make no mistakes, you heard? Because they watching and they want us to. You know what I'm saying? We got all odds against us. You know what I'm saying? And fake niggas be winning sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna succeed, you can't fuck up. You got no space for it. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford it. That's why I tell them, like, you know what I'm saying?
And especially when you got something to lose, when you got a little fame and you got some,
Of course.
and the money's starting to come, there's just a lot more eyeballs and a lot more at stake.
Exactly.
Yeah. So my hope for you is that you.
We good, though.
Okay.
We good.
No more jail.
Done.
Okay, good.
Hold on. Wait. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Good looks, Mike and Mary. Gifts.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
it's the fire
I'm
department.
here.
I know,
I'm
but you're
here.
not talking. We're already on their way. Give me your...
Yes.
Okay, units are already en route. Is the person who
I
did...
can't talk to you anymore. Just
Okay,
come here.
do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, then listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to help this person.
I'm listening.
Okay, now listen. The person...
Just got here.
Okay,
No.
all right. Now, how many...
Yo,
Okay,
come here.
listen. Get it. Are you in a safe place, sir?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unknown, okay. They're on their way.
Walk through, Mike. Hold on. Like I said, people gonna say what they want to say. People gonna think what they want to think. I know me, and if you know me, and anybody knows me, they know Pop is my dogs, my heart. So.
And this girl, Amelia Rose, ever want to pick up the phone and tell her what's on your mind or
No, I
shoot
don't.
back at her at the comments?
I don't know that person, so no, I don't.
Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently that night?
Wish I wasn't sleeping. What was it?
Yes, boss. Listen, man. That clip that I just played for you basically explains how your words can literally come back and catch up to you. Now, Popsmoke, I know he never intended on saying anything that would come back to haunt him. Nobody does, but at the same time, it just goes to show you how powerful the tongue can be. Now, he basically said, when you out here, it's people that's watching you. You can't afford to slip. You can't make mistakes. That's very true, right? One of the biggest mistakes that we make as a people, especially when you're young, is not knowing who you have around you. You have to make sure you're well aware of everyone that's around you, who you call your friends, who you call your acquaintance, all of that. Sometimes the people that you're chilling with could have a hand in your demise or those could be the same people that plan on setting you up. And I'm gonna be real with you. It hasn't came out that his friend did it, but there's a lot of actions that told that he could have had a hand in it. And I'm gonna be real with you. Just by judging off of his friend looked like he was just riding off of his wave and whatever it is that he got going on. And I'm gonna be real with you. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know if they've had conversations about what it is that you're gonna be doing, because I'm rapping. You gotta find something you gotta do. But I'ma just be real with you. In a lot of these instances, when you see people, oh, this my day one, this my bro, yeah, you're gonna have them around because that's somebody that's somebody who you grew up with. But you have to remember, as I've stated before, that the only people who can harm you are the people who know you like that. I've said this multiple of times, dog. There's movies that have showed you examples about this, and this was a real life situation, right? Pop Smoke was a rising star coming out of Brooklyn, having the fame, having his way, dropping a lot of hit songs, and you can see he was living a lifestyle. But one of the biggest things he did was making a mistake of leaking his address online. And I know that nothing is ever really done in intention, but this is what happens when you want to flex and you want to show certain things and you're not really mindful. From him taking a few pictures, he exposed his address online, and people had the ability of knowing exactly where it was that he was located. So the perfect timing would be to come for somebody at nighttime, because that's when people are sleeping. It says it in the Bible, like the enemy is like a thief in the night. You get what I'm saying? People will try their best to come and harm you when they feel that you have something of possession that they can get, or you're of value. You have to realize somebody of his caliber and his status having a rise of fame at a young age, and it all came crashing down so fast. It just goes to show you that you can be here today and gone tomorrow. You can have all the money and fame, but that doesn't mean that that's something you're going to be able to take with you, man. From him making one mistake, that's what cost him his life. And I'm going to be real. If you listen to that video of the clip where the dispatcher was talking with his friend didn't even sound like he cared, bro. I'm just being honest with you. If you're not an EMT, you're not a paramedic, you don't know what it is that you're doing, and somebody is giving you instruction, why not try and take heed? Yes, I understand that you're in the heat of the moment, you're panicking. But just from that phone call, his friend sounded so suspicious. And I'm going to be honest with you as well. When you're a person on a high status like that, and this can go in different ways. Pop Smoke was allegedly a Crip. Well, I can't say allegedly. He put it out there. Yeah, he's a Crip. But at the same time, when you're in a gang, you have an even bigger target on your back. So who's to say that his friend never had a hand in trying to set him up, or you get what I'm saying, giving away his location, or not fully assisting him in how he should have. But you have to understand that in these instances, when you see people do these type of things, you can't necessarily say, oh, they were my friend or they were here for me, because some people are just there riding because the money is around. And when the money dries up, that's when you start to see people true colors. You get what I'm saying? And oftentimes we may think that somebody has our best interests at heart, but you have to take away certain situations, and that'll let you see who it is you really have around you. If you take away the money and take away the fame, take away the popularity, take away all of the designer clothes, all of everything, what are you left with? Damn near nothing. That's when you start to see who's really around you for you, bro. There are some people that are around you just because you have status. Some people who are around you just because you have money. But you have to play the fool's game sometime, man. You have to be the person who knows how to use proper discernment and understand who's around you for what reason. There are some people who just don't like you at all, and they want to have an upper hand in knowing what it is that you have going on, knowing your next move, so they can try and sabotage it. There's people who are out here who do different things for different reasons, and that doesn't mean that they're your friend just because they smile with you. You have to understand that there's a lot of different games that have been thrown into the fold, and it's like you have to use real discernment to understand who you have around you. So example, Pop Smoke had millions of followers, well, had a large following on social media, big popping with his music, having money, traveling, you're going to have to understand that there are going to be a lot of people who might feel entitled to that, might feel like because I grew up with you, I should be around you, but you have to use discernment. There are some people who are not around you for the proper reason, so that's where you have to play math. You have to use math. Add and subtract. When you had nothing, who was around you? When you had something, who was around you? When everything went away, who was still around you? When you play these games and you ask these questions, you're going to start to get a whole lot of answers, bro. That's when people start to figure out who's real and who's fake. There are some people who have it set in their mind that they're complacent, they're good where they're at, and they can be happy for the next person. There are some people who will play like they're good in life, but they're not, and they want a piece of the pie that you have. So that's where you have to use discernment. In all, you cannot expect that when you have money, you're going to be able to see who's who. Money money provides like a smoking mirror, so you can't really see who's around you for what. That's where you have to play broke with people. But at the same time, when you're in this lifestyle, you're in this limelight, and you have oppositions and people don't like you, there are people who play some high level chess games. Give you an example. You'll have people that know that you have a lot of enemies, and those enemies will try and see, how can I get through to you, because you have a tight-knit circle. I'm going to find the weak link in your circle. Let me find out you have a friend that you're not taking care of, or he's broke, or he's hungry, and that one person who's around you, I can use them as a way to get around you or to get the drop on you so I can have my way with you. These are games that people play out here. You have to be suave out here. No, you're not going to be perfect, but if you play add and subtract like how I just broke it down for you and understand who's here for what, then you'll be able to see who's your friend and who's not. You have to understand that things have gotten very much tricky these days. A lot of people not playing the part of who they're supposed to be. It's a lot of trickery out here. So you have to make sure that you move suave, keep God first, and just play chess out here, man. Just don't be a person that just doesn't keep your guards up. You're just out here free for all in like, oh, I'm a celebrity or I have status, I can move however. No, you have to watch your head out here, because there's a lot of people who don't like you for what you're doing. There's a lot of people who may not like you because the spot that you have, they want that spot. There are some people who've been grinding for a spot like Popsmoke had, and they've been doing it for years. Popsmoke had a run that literally it wasn't that long before he blew up. So you have to understand that in a small time frame, he was able to accomplish so much. He dropped a lot of music. He did features with a lot of artists. Pop Smoke even had a movie before he passed away. So you have to understand this, that these are little things that can add into the fold and amplify somebody's jealousy and make them want to backdoor you or do something that will cause you your life, and where family members who love you you'll be taken away from them. So these are games you have to just play around and just figure it out before things get out of hand. With that being said, remember this: words can help you, they can hurt you, but here on my channel, I use them to uplift you, because everybody's a champion, nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world. Peace.